You're probably familiar with the Discovery House at the Greensboro Science Center. Well, it's going to be going away soon, but don't fret. Something bigger and better is coming. It's a biodome, and it's going to house some amazing plants and animals. Jessica, we're sitting in front of some plants we haven't seen around here much.
Oh, this is actually, we're starting to stockpile some of our more tropical plants. So this is just the beginning phases of our biodome, which is going to be a more tropical oasis. So we have to start collecting our tropical plants.
Okay, so tell us about this biodome. Where's it going to be? What's going to be in it? What's the point?
Well, the point is we just want to bring a new, exciting, never seen before exhibit to the Science Center. So our biodome concept is our latest foray into that. And it's potentially going to be our biggest, most impressive build yet. So it's going to be an entire indoor tropical oasis. And we're going to have about 6, maybe 7 kind of exhibits within that that are going to be different species and things that we're still working through. And then in the open public space, we're also going to have free-flying birds. We're going to maybe have some bats, and then we're going to have a sloth, maybe more.
The sloth, or a sloth, is already here at the Greensboro Science Center. You can already visit with her, right?
Yes, we can. So we've kind of joked that it actually takes a long time to get a sloth. So, I mean, like, they're slow for everything. So we actually had already been on a wait list trying to get one actually for the last 3 years, because we had wanted to have one originally in our aquarium space. And so we finally got the one that was placed for us, and so we weren't going to turn it down and wait at this point. So we're like, we're going to take it, we're ready, and then we'll just move her to the biodome when that's ready.
Her name is Indy, and she came from not too far away.
Nope. So she was born at the Brevard Zoo, and she's just a little bit over 2 years old, so she's still young, and hopefully will be with us a long time.
Okay, and we get to see her eating sometimes, and she moves a little bit quicker than people might think she would move.
They can. When they decide to get up and be active, she's actually really curious. She likes to explore her environment. We know that they do go swimming. We haven't seen that with her particularly, but when we've had other sloths in other places, you'll see them wet. They do enjoy swimming, so they go down on the ground. They can do some really interesting things.
Yeah. What's most interesting to you about the sloth?
Probably just their whole system for eating. They have a really weird metabolism. It's really slow, so how we process foods and eat, is so different for them. And they eat really interesting things. So they're just very almost prehistoric in a way. They're very ancient with some of their biological systems.
And very beautiful. She's a two-toed sloth, is that right?
Yep.
And there are also three-toed sloths. Can you tell us the difference other than the toes?
That's the big one. Yeah. is the two-toed. Similarly, they're body-wise they look pretty similar. I do believe the lines, which is the two-toed, is bigger, a little bit more robust than three-toeds are also called Hoffmans, which my last name, but I didn't get the Hoffmans, but so I think body size is another indicator.
They have those faces that just draw you in. I mean, they really do. It's just the personality all over them.
Yeah. Oh my God. And she's got such an engaging personality already, so we're really excited. We do hope to have sloth encounter programs when we do have the biodome set up. We're going to build to have it be really public friendly, and so she's going to be a great candidate for that when we're ready to go with those programs.
Oh, we can tell by just watching her eat for sure. And you can see her right now in the aquarium space at the Greensboro Science Center.
So we have our original Amazon exhibit that is in the aquarium that was part of our original build. We do hope to move basically that entire kind of exhibit. We're building this big new tropical oasis. Of course we want to put Amazon in there. So we hope to actually move all of those animals into that new space. And so she would definitely be a part of that. But it was just a perfect natural exhibit for her to live in right now. So she's with our TT monkeys and our tamarins and our Amazon fish and our freshwater rays. So it's a really nice space for her to kind of hang out for a couple of years.
Yeah, to get used to things, to get the lay of the land, and she'll be like the old mom when everybody else comes into the new biodome. So we're gonna we can hear a little bit of construction happening and moving. We're gonna, as we visit the Science Center, we're gonna see dirt moving, things coming down, things going up. Can you tell us where we should look out and where we can watch it grow?
So if you're familiar with our outside zoo, as soon as you come out the doors that are like take you right into that entrance to the zoo, there's that plaza. Really starting from that entry plaza and then working your way to the right where it was our building called Discovery House where we had small animals. That's the whole site that's going to be demolished for the new biodome build. So we've already made some movements. Our Nile crocodile, we actually already had to move out because it's going to impact the exhibit that was his. So that's going to get displaced pretty soon, but then we're going to start doing demolition throughout there. We're going to put up construction fences. We're going to start moving dirt. And we're going to start building.
And when do we think this might be a place to visit? I know the $1 million question.
That is the $1 million question. I think realistically we're looking at, kind of from this point right now, about a 2-year build maybe. So that's sort of, ideally sooner the better, but probably getting really into starting demolition and construction maybe at the very start of next year.
There is always something new to see at the Greensboro Science Center. You can visit Indy 7 days a week at the Greensboro Science Center. Find out more by going to greensboroscience.org.